day 3 of water fasting for like 20 plus hours. Yesterday was a little bit of a struggle. Is what it is. Keeping disciplined. It's funny. The universe tries to test you in every way it can. This is like the 1 week I'm getting off early. That's why I set like the 6 p.m. like eat window or eat time. And I've been getting off at like 5. So I have to like struggle for an hour. But it is what it is. As soon as the clock hits 6, I try to eat, try to snack. Little more hunger pains yesterday, but overall been feeling good. I feel like I'm sleeping better. I've been going to sleep at like 9, so it's been like, this is like a 21, 22 hour fast-ish. Because eating 1 meal a day, expanding that, four hours, it's fucking hard. Like, it is what it is. I didn't eat the cleanest yesterday, but it is what it is. I weigh the exact same as I did yesterday, but not getting discouraged. It is what it is. This is more so working towards discipline and hopes that I could also lose weight, but just working out the discipline, working out the routine, and just testing something. That's all you can do. Life will never go the way you expect it, so fuck it. It is raining cats and dogs. But I did want to talk about just discipline today. I'm trying to figure out themes for every one of these talks. I'm going in of these videos like haphazardly, just saying whatever comes to mind, and yesterday was a testament that sometimes there's nothing on my fucking mind. But discipline has been something that I feel like has been an all or nothing type of thing with me. Like at one point like I said, in early high school, I weighed over 200 pounds. Just unhappy, completely depressed, showing signs of clear depression, and I didn't even know what the fuck, like, the true definition of depression was, the signs of depression, and I was showing signs for many, many years. I really didn't understand addiction. I didn't know you could get addicted to anything other than, like, drugs and alcohol. But everything's an addiction, and I'm learning that. But when I first lost the weight, it was clear-cut decision, boom. It's so much easier, at least for me, and I've tried to get friends to do the same, and they just can't stick with it. A lot of people like a slow trickle and all that. Like, I would rather say no to 99% of things and just be very clear cut, because every time I give myself a little leeway, I feel like I take advantage of it. And that's also, the more I say that, the more reaffirming that it is. If I can't give myself leeway and all this other shit. But if that's the way it is, that's the way it has to be, whatever, that's what it is. why I'm very hard. Because I set a 20-hour fast. But like I said, I've been going over 20 hours. Because I've been going to sleep earlier, stopped eating earlier, getting off work earlier. But the 6 o'clock, I'm holding true to it, which sucks. There's like a cookout at work today, and watch, this will be the earliest day I get off. But I brought a Ziploc bag, bring food home, do it that way, and that way I have food as soon as 6 o'clock hits. But my discipline muscle has been thrown out the fucking window. I can't say stay consistent with much. Past year or two, I really haven't, and I've been feeling the effects of that. Having trouble waking up on time, the time I want to. I haven't been consistent at the gym. I've been eating like a fucking asshole. Hence why I'm 210 fucking pounds right now. But it's a muscle. Discipline is a muscle. There's actually part of your brain, interior, something complex. Fancy words that I can't spell. But that actually gets larger the more and more you do things you don't want to do. And the discipline muscle. So just trying to do things, trying to exercise, telling myself no, even like quick little things. Like I was staring at fucking chocolate chips this morning. My girlfriend was eating chips and salsa at like 5:30. Every part of my being wanted to take a bite. Until I saw her, I was like, I'll hold the bag. You don't have to hold the bag, just in case you get tempted. And I was like, no, I can hold the bag. I can control myself for 30 minutes. And that's what I did. Controlling myself. Feeling the urges, acknowledging the urges, and simply saying no. And I feel like that's, a lot of people can't do that. I'm really trying not to cave in. I'm trying to see the benefits and just see what happens. And these videos keep me accountable. Doing these shitty videos in the morning, and I'm not trying to discourage myself, do all of this shit by calling them shitty, but they're pretty fucking bad. I don't edit them. I literally select the video on YouTube, just post it straight to YouTube. Just say fuck it. But doing that gets me out of bed in the morning, gets me a little bit of excitement, keeps me weighing in every morning, keeps me drinking black coffee, not cheating on my diet, because even though that no one's watching these now, someone will, in hopes that someone someday finds some sort of inspiration from me, if not from these early videos, but one day. And the only way to get to that one day is by working my discipline, working who I am today. And that was a concept that I grasped like in high school. And that was a concept I strived for every single day. I mean, I was in amazing shape. Was helping people mentally, physically, even before I learned all the skills that I learned along the way. I very much enjoy helping people, and I've been in a really fucked headspace just mood swings, just terrible stomach health, terrible mental health, feel burnt out a lot. And last night I was just laying in bed and I got a wave of just like the feeling of being lost, because I was thinking about these videos and the type of topic that I wanted to talk about today. And I was like, when you were in high school, you were constantly watching videos, you were constantly learning, you were reading, you were doing all these things, and now you just work and hang out with your girlfriend. Your knowledge base is getting lower. You don't know any specifics anymore. What can you teach people? And I was just going down this rabbit hole, and it lasted for a few minutes, and I literally had to calm myself down. It was like, bro, yes, you need to I literally had to have a conversation mentally with myself. It was like, yes, it'll be a better idea to have a clear-cut, at least overarching concept for your video, so you know what to talk about. Because yesterday you were lost, but that's fine. Get better. Notice your weaknesses and just get better. But right now, you just need to focus on going to sleep, falling asleep. Because you know you can sit here for hours awake, get nothing accomplished other than sacrificing your productivity for tomorrow. So I calmed myself down, fell asleep relatively shortly after that. But acknowledging what your anxiety, what your mind, what your body is telling you, internalizing it, and trying to move on, find a very simple solution, because most of the time it's just simple ass solutions that you overlook, and then you move on. You move on, and that's all in life. That's all you can do, is just continuously put one step forward and move on. Whatever you did yesterday does not fucking matter. What you do in that particular moment. It's not what you plan. It's not what you talk about. It's not what you... It's about what you do. It's about what you do in that moment. And if you're consistently just thinking more positive, thinking how to get better, but not overanalyzing it and stressing yourself out about it. At least for me, I can stress about the dumbest shit for the longest amount of time, and the biggest things, it's a blessing and a curse, because the biggest things I can wash right off my back and not think twice about it. I can do it with people, I can do it with situations, I can do it with scenarios, good, bad shit. It's healthy and unhealthy, but the small things, I can just reminisce and think about for hours upon hours and just fuck everything up. And I don't know. I really don't know. And when I was smoking weed, it kind of put everything on the same plane, good and bad. I would deep think about a lot of these thoughts, and then kind of rationalize them, kind of like what I did yesterday, but I did that all day because I would smoke all day. But me not smoking, me kind of facing my problems with a clear and level head, took me back to a lot of old bad habits, and hence the past, especially year, that I haven't been smoking in my mind and headspace have been absolutely fucked. But it's not the weed that gave it to me. The weed halls the noise so I can think about it. And you can't rely on something like weed to give you that. You have to find it on your own, find your own natural and healthy way to do it. And that was my struggle of quitting weed for a while, because it gave me so much clarity. It wasn't even clarity. It gave me a pause. And sometimes that's all you need is just a pause. But it made me lazy. I think that was the initial reason why my stomach is so fucked up. I didn't feel. I felt creatively motivated. It gamified and simplified the things I had to do on a base level for like the house and for the car and stuff like that. But like critical thinking just was not there. And that's a huge part of it. I did a lot of the stuff just fucking haphazard. And it can be good, but for me personally, it was slowly destructive. But all the benefits kept me coming back, and getting the job that I have now I was forced to quit. And I feel better for quitting. I think about it all the time. There was a possibility of me losing my job. And the first thing I said I was gonna do if I lost my job was roll up a fat backwood and take it easy for a day and then hit the ground running. When I know as soon as it left my mouth, I knew that was gonna be a start of a really bad pattern. Recognizing it, knowing yourself, and avoiding those temptations and possibilities at all costs is the most important part. And that moment is how to keep yourself accountable, keep yourself focused. I park like an ass. But yeah, it's the discipline of facing the harshest critic in your life, which is yourself, day in, day out, noticing those patterns, moving the fuck on and doing the best that you can in that moment, and continue just putting one step forward in the positive direction. And you know the answers to most complex questions in your life, and you're the only person that you will listen to. So stay out there, do what you love, and let's get this fucking workout in.